Yo, what is going down, guys? It is Sam or Burns, and welcome back to the Sacramento Kings Association. It's that time of year we're going to look to improve the team a little bit. I'm looking to sign JJ Redick. I feel like another three-point threat would be awesome to have on the team. So we signed him to a one-year, $3.08 million contract as a role player. So he'll be able to come off the bench and make some shots, because that's something we kind of lack. Besides Marcus Thornton, we don't have much scoring off the bench. We do have a lot of quality players, but our bench is lacking in scoring. So I felt like, JJ Redick would be good in that respect. And then Tony Douglas, he isn't getting that much playing time, so I figured he would be best off on another team. So we're looking around at some trades for him. I wanted to try to get a first-round pick somewhere, but I wasn't sure which one. Obviously, this is the 2014 draft with Andrew Wiggins and all those really good players, but I went ahead and did this one. I wanted to try to exchange that 2015 first-round pick for 2014. So we'll see if they do end up accepting that, because I want more picks in the 2014 draft, because it's obviously a better draft class, and 2015 is auto-generated. So yeah, but I ended up accepting the 2015 one anyway. So Tony Douglas, he's no longer on our team. We have Kosta Koufos now. And speaking of Kosta Koufos, I do end up releasing him later in the video. I think I show it. If not, then whatever. But we're obviously trying to make a playoff push. We have actually a pretty good record so far. I want to sign one more. I want to sign a big man. I wasn't quite sure who. And then I saw Chris Birdman Anderson. That was enough for me. We're going to go ahead and sign him to a $500,000 contract to be a role player. I thought about signing him for 4 years, but he wasn't in no way interested. So we signed him for that one-year deal worth $500,000. And so we added a big man to our bench, and I feel like that's definitely a great pickup for us. So yeah, but we're just going to adjust the rotation a little bit before heading into this game against the Chicago Bulls. Obviously, the last time we saw the Chicago Bulls in this series, it was the very first episode. Game 1 of Season 1 was the last time we played him. Derrick Rose went off on us. So we're going to actually try to get a win this time around. And, the Bulls are always a tough opponent, especially with their big size. They got Boozer and Noah. And then obviously you have Derrick Rose, who's a very tough point guard to guard. And he always has been. And he always will when healthy. He's one of the best point guards in the league. But we're heading into this game with a 16-game winning streak. We're 22-7. The Bulls are also 22-7, both first in our respective conferences. You see their starting lineup consisting of Rose, Dudley, Dang, Boozer, and Noah, and ours stays pretty much the same. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and get into this game. Both teams looking for their 23rd win of the season here, both playing their 30th game. This could be a potential finals preview. I don't know. We're both first-star conferences. We're both playing very well. And, at this point, it's a definite possibility to see a Bulls-Kings finals, as weird as that sounds. But yeah, so we're potentially getting a finals preview right here. I know it's very early in the season, so it's tough to determine what could happen over the course of the season. But Shabazz Muhammad on a pick and roll with Cousins, lobbing it up, and it goes in. Okay, Shabazz will take that for the first 2 points of the game. Now Shabazz Muhammad driving on the right side. There's a little up and under, doesn't really find much room. Out to Avery Bradley, and then over to Cousins. She's going to kick it back to Isaiah Thomas. On a little pick and roll with Jason Thompson. He's going to turn it over, and Rose going to go coast to coast. And one with the slam. Derrick Rose going to tie the game early here with about 7:57 to go. Shabazz Muhammad going to get his first personal foul there. Derrick Rose on the and one. Rose on the right side. He's going to kick it over to Boozer for the elbow jumper, and that will go. The Bulls lead 5-2 now after that play. 9-4 now, Chicago on top. Jason Thompson kicking it up to Isaiah Thomas, who's going to step up and pop a three, and he's going to hit that. 9-7 Chicago. Now Shabazz getting the ball, bringing it up across half court, trying to get past Luol Deng, who is a really great defender. Just a little step back, and he's going to step back and hit that three. He's got 7 early points here. 13-10 Chicago. Little pick and roll between Muhammad and Cousins. Cousins wide open under the basket, and he is going to lay that in to cut the lead to 1. So 17-12. Zeller with the ball over to Avery Bradley, who's on the right side. Over to the new acquisition, Chris Anderson, who's going to find Cody Zeller. I didn't even think that was Cody Zeller when I passed it to him, but I shot it anyway, and it goes in. And you see Chicago on top of their conference right there at 22-7. But Cody Zeller with a very surprising three. But Isaiah Thomas with the not so surprising 3 as he gets his second of the game. We're 4 of 5 from deep so far this game. Up to Avery Bradley, who's going to look into Chris Anderson, who's going to shoot a terrible shot. But Isaiah Thomas going to kick it out to Adonis Thomas, who finds Zeller. He made a 3 earlier, but obviously he didn't want to do it again. And then Zeller's going to hit a little running lefty shot, whatever you want to call it. But we're being outscored in the paint 16-4 so far, even though the score differential is much closer. But it's our deep shooting that's keeping us in the game, as evident right there with Isaiah Thomas hitting the corner 3. That's his 3rd of the game. And then Adonis Thomas with the back scratcher, the quick drop in, whatever you want to call it. What a dunk right there by Adonis Thomas, as that's going to register 89 on the dunk intensity meter. Great dunk right there by the man out of Memphis, the rookie. Now over to Avery Bradley for 3, bang! And he's going to get that to go. We're tied at 28 here after the first quarter now, but we are ended up letting up another basket in the last moments of the first quarter. So 30-28, Chicago on top after 1. Obviously, this Kings team has had a very surprising season, so we're starting to expect nothing less than victories in this series, as we can beat pretty much anyone. But Derrick Rose over, going to find Jimmy Butler in the corner, who's going to drive in, and he's going to hit that little mid-range jump shot right now. The Bulls have blown this game open. It was 30-28, but they started this quarter on an 8-0 run to make it a 10-point game, 38-28. Shabazz trying to end that run. He's going to get it to go. He's got 9 points, 38-30 now. Rose on the right side, guarded by Jimmy Fredette. A little pick and roll with Joakim Noah, and he's going to get the float. No, can't get the floater to go, but Carl Landry going to get that and put it back. So we got to take a timeout. 40-30 right now. Obviously not having a great start to this quarter, but over to Shabazz Muhammad in the corner. Not much room to shoot that shot, so he's going to just go in, do a little hang. He's going to hang in the air, whatever you want to call it, but he's going to get that to go. 40-34, as right there, I couldn't quite tell who that was, but he can't get it to go. And then over to Avery Bradley for 3, and he gets it to go. 40-37 as we have a little run of our own, a little 7-0 run. Daquan Cook taking terrible shots. Rebound Cody Zeller, that's his 3rd of the game. Up to Avery Bradley, who's going to find Adonis Thomas for the slam, and the Kings are within 1. They withstood that run by the Bulls and came back with a run of their own to get right back in this game, which is just what the Bulls didn't want to happen and what the Kings wanted to happen. But 50-48, Rose can't hit that tough spinning layup, jump shot, whatever that was. But over to Shabazz Muhammad, contested 3, bang! Shabazz Muhammad gives the Kings the lead, 51-50. Now 52-53, 7 seconds to go. Shabazz on the right wing, 5 to go, and he's going to pull up in Llewellyn's face, gets it to go. He's got 17 points as the Kings have a great close, great second quarter. They now lead 56-52 at the half, shooting 56%. Chris Anderson there, going to kick it out to Cody Zeller, you see on that replay, hitting a 3. But we're shooting the 3 ball very well so far this game, making some great passes, making some great shots. Hopefully it keeps up. Our defense hasn't been great, hasn't been stellar, but alright, we're going to get back into the action here in the third quarter. Luol Deng up on the block, going to kick it out to Derrick Rose, who thought about the 3, but going to pass it down to Boozer, who's going to hit that little baseline jump shot to tie the game up here with about 7 minutes to go in the third quarter. Shabazz Muhammad on the left wing, pick and roll with DeMarcus Cousins. Nowhere really to go. He's going to back down Derrick Rose, do a little up and under, still nowhere to go. DeMarcus Cousins, step backs, no, can't find anywhere to go. This is a great defensive possession by the Chicago Bulls, and it would end in a turnover, which is disappointing there for Sacramento. But 66-64, the Bulls are having a great third quarter, as Carl Landry going to get the really tough shot to go over Cody Zeller. 70-66 now. Shabazz Muhammad up on the top. He's being double teamed there by Dudley and Deng. He's going to find Zeller. One-handed jam. He's got 8 points so far. The Bulls now lead by 6 points. JJ Redick, the new acquisition. Little pick and roll with DeMarcus Cousins. He's going to pop for 3. JJ Redick with his first basket as a Sacramento King. Adonis Thomas step backs, up and unders, not much. But Cousins backing out Boozer in the post. Boozer reached. Cousins teached. DeMarcus Cousins going to get the slam there. 78-73 Chicago to end the third quarter. A really back and forth game so far. But as you can see, the Bulls have come out so far on top, and they have 1 quarter to go in order to end the Kings' 16-game winning streak, which is a franchise record. But nonetheless, it'd still be nice to get to 17. But Shabazz Muhammad, you see, with 24 points so far. Well, up and under by Carl Landry. Carl Landry's been playing really well in this game. 93-88. Sacramento trailing by just 5 points. Shabazz Muhammad double team. He's going to find Avery Bradley for the little scoop layup, and that is good. Cutting the lead to 3. Now Derrick Rose, the steal there by Avery Bradley. And he's going to get the ball back over to Shabazz. Going to hit that mid-range jump shot. Yes, he is. Cuts the lead to 1. Shabazz got 32 points on 12 of 16 shooting. Very efficient night so far for Shabazz. Why not make it 35 points on 13 of 17 shooting? Some great play here by Shabazz Muhammad. Again, it's looking like he's the clear-cut favorite for Rookie of the Year. We'll see how it ends up. But he has been playing out of his mind this season so far. 97-97. Derrick Rose is going to do a little cheese up and under layup with 2 minutes to go. 99-97 now. The Bulls with the ball. Jared Dudley on the left side. He's going to be stepping back. Nowhere to go. But Derrick Rose is left wide open. But Dudley hanging in the air, and he hits it. What an impossible shot, man. That is some cheese. But now the Bulls have the ball back again, up 4. Luol Deng wide open for 3. Bang! The Bulls take a 7-point lead on a 7-0 run, and it looks like this game is all but over, as we're just trying to steal the ball here at this point to try to get back in this game. But it is all over. The Bulls end Sacramento's 16-game winning streak, and why not end it off with a Chris Anderson block? Over to JJ Redick for 3. No good, and this game is over. The Chicago Bulls end Sacramento's 16-game winning streak. Very disappointing game here for Sacramento. You know, it would have been nice to come on the road and beat the Bulls. But once again, the Bulls are going to beat us in this series. So, anyways, guys, it looks like we do fall to 22-8, but still a very surprising and very successful season so far for the young Sacramento Kings. This team is being led by the rookie Shabazz Muhammad, the #1 overall pick. Is playing so well so far. He's almost just, he's like MVP caliber right now. Obviously that could possibly drop off later in the season, but I think he's got that rookie, he's feeling it right now, and he's playing very, very well. So Derrick Rose is your player of the game. And anyways, guys, I want to thank you guys for watching. I hope you did enjoy, and if you did, it'd be awesome if you could please leave a like. So yeah, this has been the Sacramento Kings Association. We lose to the Bulls. They end our 16-game winning streak. And yeah, that's going to do it for me, guys. And I'll see you guys next time.